Hello, my name's Tony, and this is my response to the question about whether Jesus would be a conservative or a liberal if he was amongst us today. I think the danger with this question is that if we answer one way or the other, it's like saying that Christians have a duty to be either a conservative or a liberal, and I don't believe that that's the case. I think if someone claims Jesus for their side politically, I think that's very arrogant, and I also think it's bad for democracy. I think if our politicians knew that they could count on the vote of Christians all the time, we wouldn't be able to hold them fully accountable. Conservatives claim that liberals are not Christian because of their views on abortion and homosexuality. But what I would say about that is that, okay, there will be a higher proportion of liberals who are pro-abortion, but there is absolutely nothing to say that if you're a liberal you can't be anti-abortion. And I would also say that if Jesus was here, he would talk about other pro-life issues, and it would be interesting to see what he had to say about the death penalty, which I oppose, and also what he would have to say about war, and in particular the bombing of cities during war, which always ends up in the death of innocent civilians. So, having said that, I'm not going to claim Jesus for one side or the other. I do think that Jesus would not be conservative in the sense of supporting the status quo. I think that he would challenge much of the way the world is today. If you take the parable of the Good Samaritan, I think that's very relevant. And if Jesus retold it now, maybe one of the central characters would be a Muslim. The message of the Good Samaritan is that we should care about everybody, not just people who are the same as us. And I think that presents a challenge if we allow patriotism to mean that we're not concerned with people beyond our shores. So if Jesus was to come today, I'm sure he would emphasize that he cares for the whole of mankind, and that includes people in countries in Africa, and it certainly includes people in Jesus' homeland, Palestine.